time.
Yes! Ha ha!
Yeah!
Finish! Start!
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, no! Yeah!
Finish! Start! Finish!